All right, it's been a while since we've done a Shift Happens, and I'm here to rectify that. This is my 1965 Ford F100, and I've finally done a few things to it since I last showed it to you. Besides getting it dirty, it does need a bath. I've taken it and let a professional do a few things, and I'll dive into those in greater detail later, but for now I'll just give you a brief overview. I had someone go in there, adjust the throttle pedal because it was occasionally sticking. I had them tune the carburetor, and I had them just cleaning up a little bit. While they were in there, I also had them pull the mechanical fan off, and I have dual electric fans now, which is fantastic. And there's new glass, which I will show you as well, because my old glass was pitted. It looked like someone shot it with a BB gun a couple times. There were cracks, there was a bunch of other stuff. So it has new glass as well. But the best way to show all of this to you and tell you about it is to take the thing for a drive. So let's take it for a spin. All right. So, basically what they did was I changed the belt a while back when I changed an alternator, and the belt wasn't exactly sitting in there correctly, so they fixed that for me, which is good. And then there's a few other things they've done, but there's a few other things I still need to do. But for now, I'm going to fire it up so you can hear it. We can take it for a quick spin. The seat belt is like safety third, but that's all right. Let's close you. Bye. Turn you. Can't afford copyright music, so. Oh God! Next thing on the list is power steering. I gotta work my scrawny little arms. All right, so it's idling well. I still need to fix the rear brakes because they're still leaking, but front brakes are more important anyway. But it's running healthy. Before, if I would let off the throttle, sometimes it would hang, and now it's not doing that. Got good oil pressure. I've got great voltage, and then the temp will come up soon. And running with the new dual electric fans, I can hear them click on when it gets around 180, 190, and it never goes higher than that. In traffic, sometimes it'll creep up to 200, but that's it. It's otherwise running very cool, and that's a very good thing. Now, my biggest issue with the truck is that it's still leaking some oil, and I haven't had time to pull it into the garage and really find out why. I mean, I guess I could have just done that now and not made this video, but that's not as fun. So yeah, you can hear the brakes squeak for a little bit until you get some juices moving around in there, but you step on them, they stop eventually. Don't be too afraid, Josh. So this is what it sounds like when trucks cry. Now because I've done that. Alright, so here you can see the belt they changed, and also this is where the old mechanical fan used to sit. Now right behind the radiator are the dual electrics, and this required some extra bit that wasn't exactly in the kit. They needed some pieces for the electronic portion of this. The thermostat that basically tells it when to turn on and when to chillax. That's what the kids say, right Josh? Chillax? Okay. They also did new gasketing around the headers because I was leaking out of there. So this thing runs great. It looks good back there too. They had to do some custom bracketry because it didn't fit exactly on the radiator. Nothing about this truck is ever easy, but they got it going well and it's doing good. But I can see right now a couple spots where I'm leaking a little bit, and that's not good. It's just a little bit of oil, and I assume it's from when we did the cam. I'm gonna have to take the intake manifold off and check the intake manifold gasket. Also the timing gasket, the water pump area, that'd be a good place to check as well. I just gotta figure out where the leak is coming from, because otherwise right now considering that compression on 8 is low, I already knew that. The rest of the truck is running really well. They shortened up my fuel line because I had it way too big. They took the fuel pressure regulator off because that fuel pump doesn't need it, which I didn't know. It can only spit out as much as the truck needs anyway, so it was just a place to slow down fuel delivery and have another failure. So it's better in here now, it's nicer, and it's fun having this back, and it's in better shape than it was. It still has a long way to go, but I'm getting to a point now where I'm ready to potentially move on from this truck. I think I want to sell this thing after I do 1 or 2 more things, and then use that money to fund the build of a project that's been dormant for far too long. So if you know what that is, you already know what that is, and if you don't, you'll find out more soon. You can just look back at the website, hooniverse.com, and figure it out. So there you have it. There's some upgrades to the truck. We just wanted to get a quick video out so you can see some of them. I have to thank LMC Truck for providing these parts. The glass and all of the cooling stuff, that was from them. I've got a few more parts from them I want to get installed. I've got the rear spare tire in-bed carrier from them, which I think is a cool addition to put that back in and put a spare tire back there. It just makes it look more truckish. A few other odds and ends, and then it's time to start thinking about selling this bad boy. So we're not there yet, but we're very close. And if you're interested, just drop me a line, jeff@hooniverse.com. And if you're not, then don't. And we'll see you on the next one.